So we can end with a little Q&A just in case anybody has any questions for me or you know, be happy to answer them. Anybody had any questions about the game, or you got the gist of it? Yeah.
There seem to be like items you gain from battles, like where those can play. Yeah.
So there's a couple different items. The question is, what are the items in the game? And there's quite a few ones. For the most you may have seen is you'll win charms. And those essentially can be turned in on the inventory screen to level up your sushi sprite. And they come in small, medium, or large. You also have a skill charm, which will upgrade your skill. So for example, a skill may last longer, have twice the effect. The other thing was the lane gears, and I didn't want to introduce that element too much to you guys because it was already so much to learn. But essentially when you're holding down or touching a sushi, it will make the lane speed up or slow down based on what type of lane drive gear you have equipped. So in stage 36, when you beat that question mark guy, he gave you a variable gear. If you equip that, your lanes move much faster. So it allows you to link plates faster, but it's better for people to not really know at the start. I didn't want to introduce that element. So that's something to look forward to when you actually play the full title, when you get to the end. So where I'm going with that is that there's another element to that. There's even more strategies to get to. Good question.
About how many levels can we expect in the game?
There are over 140 stages in the game. I can say I've played probably 60 plus hours, and that's still not the end. Wow. So there's a lot of content. There's also, for those who don't know, when you collect those bonus stars, there's bonus stages. So I saw someone get Sun O. I think that was you who used that on me, or it was somebody. Oh, yeah. No, it was you. Yeah, you. I just didn't want to know who it was. Beat me using Sun O. That's my favorite sushi sprite. So for those who don't know, Sun O is a more rare sushi sprite, and with his ability, this winner over here beat me, was able to link plates anywhere at any time, so he can just bypass all the colors and just be like, oh, there's a green all the way to the right of my screen and a green all the way to my left of the screen. I'll just collect them all. And using a skill charm, you can actually make that longer. It can last up to 6 seconds, so you can collect 35 plates in one go. So it's super, super awesome. Sorry, I'm pointing over here.
I'm not out of arm's range.
Yes.
What have you seen been like just the tactics that one needs to be like good at this?
It's about, well, it depends on how you want to play. So the one thing I introduced to you guys, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but there was one of the enemies you took on used a sushi sprite named Elican, and it put up a shield. And I don't know if some of you guys had a tough time with that, but essentially, when that shield is up, if you don't create a stack of plates over 9, it's not breaking the shield. So to all the offensive play that you guys have been trying out earlier on, that was kind of turned on its head, and there was more defensive play. There's other sushi sprites in the game that will actually take all the damage and then reverse it back at the opponent. So there's a lot of different combinations of that, and learning what sushi sprites work with each other is really great. For example, there's one other element of depth, is depending on what sushi sprite you have on you when you're in a battle, will actually produce the type of sushi you get coming onto your conveyor belts. So if you have Jinrai, you can produce, say, 3 green plates and 1 blue plate. Try to find another sushi sprite, and that also produce 3 green plates and 1 blue plate. So when it's going, you'll actually get a full row of green plates coming out of your conveyor belts. So that's really cool stuff. So there's another additional depth to that. So it's learning about your offensive moves and your defensive moves, and then what plates are produced in your lanes.
So I'm curious to the plate colors. Is there a way to sort of change how the plates look, like the colorblind mode?
Not colorblind. I don't think there's a colorblind mode. I have to double check on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll look into that, and if you want to follow up.
That's a good question.
Okay.
Yeah, let's follow up on that one. When I lost the train of thought. I think that's all I had. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Any other questions?
What are the differences between the 3DS and the Switch version?
So there's 2 really big differences. Kind of just in the systems themselves. The question is, what's the difference between the Nintendo 3DS and the Nintendo Switch version? The Nintendo 3DS version is obviously played on 2 screens. and it still uses regular button controls, or you can use the Nintendo stylus for that. And that's a portable system, but obviously the Nintendo Switch is going to be in higher definition, and it's something you can actually play at home, and you can play via split Joy-Con, so that's something that's multiplayer pretty much out of the box for the Nintendo Switch version. Yes?
Can you play online matches 3DS versus Switch?
No, you cannot play cross-platform. Only 3DS, Nintendo 3DS can play Nintendo 3DS, and only Nintendo Switch can play Nintendo Switch.
Gotcha.
Are there any other differences in story or content?
No, it's all the same. Beyond that, just those little minor differences.
Are there difficulty modes?
No difficulty modes, but I will tell you, it gets pretty hard at the end. The boss took me, the final boss probably took me 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
I had to get good as it.
I mean, I guess technically you can grind.
Yeah, you can grind. I really haven't had a grind experience. For those who are wondering what do you mean, I didn't have to constantly play over and over to level up. The only thing I really was doing is trying to get all the different stars, because they're all different achievements. And doing that gave me another avenue of getting more sushi sprites that I haven't collected before, than unlocking bonus stages I didn't get a chance to play.
Is that what the stars unlock?
Yeah, so the stars work in twofold. So, as I said, there are achievements for each different stage or different objectives. And if you get over 30 stars, it unlocks the bonus stage for each area. And on top of that, each stage you play through, the more stars you get, the higher your bonus XP multiplier is. So you get all 3 stars, whatever your score is, times 3. So you get 2 stars times 2. Yep.
Are you going to release the theme song on iTunes?
Me, personally? Am I going to sing it? No, I'm sorry. I do not have the voice for it. No, but I'm glad. I hope everybody likes that. It's such a crazy opening. There's 2 different versions. You guys got to see the second version where they sing and dance and do all that wild stuff. So that's something we actually haven't really shown many people, and it's just really fun. We're dancing to it earlier.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the whole.
Alright.
Are there any special conditions for the sushi sprites to change form? Like, is it just level based, or is it like
It's just level based. Yeah,
Okay.
sushi sprites unlock a level based. Interestingly enough, so they awaken, and some have only 1 additional form or up to 3 forms, and you can change them back to their original form, and your levels go down. But that's more to say if you want to challenge a friend or somebody else to make it even. Oh, which is a great point too. For multiplayer. One thing you guys may have not noticed is that everybody's level is the exact same. It's always level 30 regardless of what your individual levels are. So they make that even. Online or wireless, you can be level 50 or level 10. They always make everybody level 30. Your sprites and your character.